Hello and welcome to another podcast in our NPR International channel. Today we will talk about something common in the population, as is the temporomandibular disorders symptoms, the symptomatology of the TMJs. Sometimes we think that the TMJs is just the local symptomatology, but we have symptoms associated in our body who is connected with the TMJ. They are connected to TMJ's disorders. Symptomatology of TMJs we can divide in local symptoms and general symptoms. Main symptoms are not located in joint, and the people do not know that situation. And it's very important to understand because some body symptoms are connected with the temporomandibular joints. Temporomandibular joints is a very famous joint in our body. Everybody knows TMJs because it's suffering or because it's listened to other people who suffer a lot in T.M.D, temporomandibular disorders. And in my opinion, they suffer because we don't focus very well the treatment in this particular disease that mainly is a dysfunction disease. 95% of the problem of the joints, temporomandibular joints, are dysfunctions related with something outside the TMJs. Okay, we carry on with symptomatology. I will explain some symptoms and why I relate it to T.M.D. Because we have to understand first the main cause of T.M.D. That is the wrong position of our lower jaw. When lower jaw misses the position, that means centrated position, is most of the time creating compression inside the joint. And we know very well in physiology that the compression of the temporomandibular joint is dangerous for this particular joint. This joint resists traction, doesn't resist compression. And most of the symptomatology is related with the increasing compression into the temporomandibular joint. And that is the difference between a dysfunction and a dysmorphisms. Why? Because dysfunction is related with the wrong position of the temporomandibular joint, of the jaw, the lower jaw, lock it for the dental occlusion. And that situation is immediately creating bruxisms as a defense. That reason, most of the symptomatology is muscular symptomatology, local and in the rest of the body. The dysmorphisms, there is an alteration of the form, mainly have local symptoms. Imagine if you have a process localized in this temporomandibular joint, there is not just in the joint. The process is diffuse, but this joint is suffering of a process. This is the formation of the condyle. Main of the symptomatology is local pain, click, rumors, sometimes block of the temporomandibular joint. If you have a dysfunction who create bruxisms and hyperactivity in the muscles, we have local and general symptomatology. And we will describe the local and the general symptomatology associated with the temporomandibular joint dysfunction. Okay, we start for the local symptomatology. One of the most common symptoms of the TMJ dysfunction, it is noises. The famous click. The click is a no synchronization between the disc and the condyle when it's opening and close the mouth, and that is not dangerous. But if with the noises we have a crack, like friction in the temporomandibular joint, that is dangerous because we are making trauma into the disc. This is the two noises we can have local in our temporomandibular joint. Also, tinnitus. The tinnitus local, like a pee inside the ears. That's local and is connected with the jaw position also. It's making compression to the auricular channel and also blocking the cervical. Imagine, local now is associated with the general symptomatology. If we carry on to the local symptoms, another symptom is most common, the sensation of closed ears. When you listen less than the normal, if the patient say, I feel like I have a wax inside my ears, that situation is related with the retroposition of the jaw. The jaw is back, very back, and we make an abrasion of the teeth very high. We have less vertical dimension, pressure to the auricular channel, also with bruxisms. We block cervicals, and then start the tinnitus. And another symptomatology, when the disease is chronic, we will have a block of the jaw. Why? Because the sensing is permanent. The central nervous system said, stop, we can destroy this joint, please block the joint. Any joint in the body is under stress, in the compression, and the different aggressions, the central nervous system starts a block of the joint just for protection. And then we go to the general symptomatology associated with the temporomandibular joint dysfunction. Most common is headache. The headache is because through the bruxisms associated to the TMJ's protection, we are creating hyperactivity in the cranial muscles. Cranial muscles with hyperactivity block the breathing of the sutures, the movement of the sutures, sacral breathing, hyperactivity of the muscle, compression, and then headache. Another one is the neck pain. Why? Because bruxisms as a protection, creating hyperactivity in the cervicals, upper or lower, depending the jaw position. That neck pain related with the hyperactivity of the muscles in the cervical spine is creating chronically, obviously, neck pain. Another symptom, when we have hyperactivity into the cervicals, we create a block in the vertebrae, and the block of the cervical vertebrae is creating dizziness. That is related with the injection. And then we go into general pain. Because the bruxisms during the night is creating tension because we cannot sleep very well, this hyperactivity of the muscle is creating obvious general pain, general muscle pain. And chronically, this pain is descending slowly, and can arrive to the back until the lumbar. Some lumbar pain is associated also with TMJ's disorders. Imagine, we have a lot of symptoms that sometimes doctors did not associate to the TMJs and give the patients anti-inflammatories, relaxing tablets, and etc., etc. And if it's chronic, they give antidepressant for the patients. And the treatment, there is no doubt. That is a short-term treatment. No, but very bad short treatment. There is another short treatment better than this. So we will do some podcasts regarding the treatment. Sintomatology. Big problems in the body related with T.M.D, temporal mandibular disorders. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the podcast, do a like, do a premium to the podcast with a like, subscribe to our channel, and you will receive all the actualizations we will do in our channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I probably see a lot of you following our interesting podcast in the NPR International channel. See you in the next podcast. Bye-bye, everybody, until the next.